right, boys. So this is week 2 of getting a payout or trying to get a payout. I'm filming this after Monday morning. So I'm not going to tell you what I did or if I took a trade or if I didn't take a trade or how well I did. I just forgot to record it beforehand. So I have 2 goals for this week. The main thing is the number 1 goal is I want to be profitable this week, not just a little bit. I want to be up 500 this week. I sold my 3 express fundeds, like I said. I ended last week with I think it was at 50,500 and something. But yeah, I want to be at over 51,000 on each account, on each of the express fundeds, or over 1,000, I mean, in profit on the express funded this week. I mean, when you think about it, it shouldn't be that difficult, but these past 2 weeks I haven't hit it. So that's the goal. I'm going to keep it small, and that's what I'm aiming for. Second thing I'm aiming for my take profit trader account to get funded. I'm aiming to pass that combine. I think I ended it on 51,400 or 51,300. Like I said, again, I'm not going to say what I did today, but yeah, that's the goal, to get that funded, to get that passed. Like I said, on that account, the one take profit trader account, I'm going to be a lot more risk heavy, and I'm just going to risk a shitload more just to try to get to the payout real quick. But yeah, so on the top step ones, since I have more accounts there, I'm just going to go slower and more follow my rules to a T kind of thing and not risk too heavy. So that's the goal. Let's see what happens on day 1. All right, so it's Monday. So recap of the trade we took today, or the trades we took today. My gosh, there's sirens going off everywhere. Anyways, this is the trade we took today. I took 3 trades. I took 2 normal kind of trades, trying kind of like a new strategy, and then I took a scalp, basically. So I'm down on the day on my top step. I'm down $61.98. As you can see right there, I started looking more into It's Johnny, if you know who that is. I started looking into how he trades, and I kind of like the confluence. I kind of take some gems from him and I kind of introduce it into my strategy that I'm doing right now. For example, with fair value gaps, I know it's a continuation model. So when it goes in, I just use a CISD as more confirmation to take the trade that when it's already inside a fair value gap. So that's kind of like my trade idea. It didn't work twice, but then I realized the third time, if I took this one trade, it would have smacked for 50 points. So I know it works, and I keep seeing it happen often. And I saw it happen 3 times after I took the 2 losses. It's just unlucky, you know? It is what it is. So that's giving me confidence that I stayed on the chart just to watch, and I saw that it did, in fact, hit 3 more times if I were to trade, if I took more trades. But after 2 trades, and then I scalped as my 3rd trade, I just took a scalp, and I just got most of my profits back. So I was down 227, and I just took a quick scalp, and now I'm down 61. So that's okay. You know, I'm happy with that. I'm cool. I'm down $61. It could have been a whole lot worse. So I'm okay with that. And I saw that the strategy worked, like I said. So I'm not worried. Okay. And the strategy now is risk 1 to 2, 1 to 3. I know my last video said I'm only going to risk 1 to 1, but I kind of like this strat. I kind of like the whole risking 1 to 2, 1 to 3, because then the win will eat up my losses, and I like that. I like that about this. So yeah, on my take profit trader, I just took a quick scalp, and I've been cooking. So my trade today was 7 seconds long, and I traded with 3 minis, and basically I just wait until I think until it taps into a good fair value gap, and I think it's gonna pull down, because it always goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So I wait till it goes into a fair value gap, and then I try to top tick it, and then I wait for it to go down 8, 9 points, 10 points, and then I just sell real quick. And that's what I do. So I made $615 today. I don't know if you can see that. $615, killer. Fees and commissions, so $600 on the day. And so now my account is at 52,017, I think. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah, so now the account is at 52,072. So that's for today. So I'm up 600 today. Hopefully tomorrow, if there's good setups, I will finish this account off. This account will I'll finish this combine and hopefully pass it, but we'll see tomorrow. But yeah, top step, I'm kind of thinking, do I just start scalping on the top step accounts too? Because shit, it's been working. It's been working on these ones. Do I just follow one trade, and then I scalp real quick? I'll do one scalp, and then I'll do one legit trade. And so if I scalp and I cook, I'll just stop on the day. If I scalp and I lose 200, I lose 100, then I'll just do my actual trade, that like a good trade setup. I don't know yet. Or I might just do like risk low, like 4 contracts on each like CISDIC that forms, and just kind of do like 3 trades. If I smack the first 2 or smack the first one, then I'll stop. But if I'm down on the first one, I might do another one just to re get in. Let's say it breaks structure again or sweeps liquidity even higher, and then there's another CISD. I probably get in on that one as well, just with like low probability, like have like 10-point stop loss, 15-point stop loss, 4 micros, and just have it ride for like 30, 40 points. We'll see. So that's kind of the goal right now. But I'm okay with this. I was down 227. Now I'm only down 61. So I'm okay with that. All right. Slowly but surely we'll get there. But hopefully not a red week this week. Hopefully we actually make some fucking money, because this will be really annoying if we don't. But yeah, so we'll see. And so I guess I'll catch back up with you guys on Tuesday. All right. So today is Tuesday. And let's just go over the trades we did today and how we did. So on our top step accounts, we are up 191.50. If you can't tell right there, 191.50. And I'll go over the trade with you guys real quick. So on this trade, I started doing like a new strategy, which I know you shouldn't be switching up strategies, but it's just almost like a new confluence. So usually I run it with fair value gaps, but this time I just wanted to test the waters, and I was doing a lot of back testing yesterday, so I got a little more comfortable with this strategy. But it's just the flow state model, and it's from a guy named It's Johnny. I don't know if you've seen him, but if you're into trading, you probably have seen him on TikTok. But his name's It's Johnny, and he does the flow state model. And so basically, I'll go over exactly why I took this trade. So this is the trade I took. Yes, I know, dude. I could have gone for 50 points. I could have gone for there, but I think I got out somewhere around here. I don't know where, but since it was like my first time trading the model, I just was up in some profit, and I've been doing shitty lately. I was like, I'm just guaranteeing myself profit. I don't care. So here's what happens. So this is on the 15 second, right up there, 15 second. If you go to the 5 minute, see this line right here? That was like lows from like before, like previous lows all the way over there. So it just swept liquidity on the 5 minute. It swept liquidity on the 15, the 5 minute, but basically the 5 minute, the 15 second CISD was super clean. So here's what happened. So on the CISD, we are, where is it? On the 15, was it the 1 minute maybe? I don't know. Okay, so it was this. This was the 2 candlesticks going down. It broke through here at this candle, broke through hard, like a strong breakthrough. It broke. I don't know what he calls this, but it changed the state of delivery. It made a change of state of delivery. Then I waited for it to come back into the fair value gap, and then I entered. And like I said, I definitely should have held this, because that was textbook. I would have been up 40, 50 points, But I probably would have taken it out here if I was actually trading, because there's a fair value gap here. It was getting respected before, so I probably would have got taken out there. But yeah, I took it out like here. Or like here, I forget like exactly how many points it was, but I was just up and I was like, fuck it, I'm not fucking around. So I just got out. So that is how I got that trade right there. All right, and then if we look at today for the Take Profit Trader account, let me look into it. We have now passed the combine. Look at that shit. Fuck yes, we passed the combine. And then if we look at what we made today, 1,240. Oh my God, I was cooking. So today was weird on the Take Profit Trader account. Oh my God, I almost got shit on twice. I got all the way up to 29 or 53,000 or 52,950, and then I got all the way back. Then I lost $900. Then I got back up to 956, like literally $6 more, like $50 away from completing the challenge. And I dropped all the way back down to 900 or 52,000, like 200 again. And then I ran that shit up again. So yeah, for example, like today, like my total profit today that I ran up was $3,000. So like I made $3,000 today, but I lost $1,700, and that's why my gross P&L is 1,240. But basically, I went up 1,000, lost 1,000, went up 1,000, lost 1,000, and then went up 1,000 again. Like I was up down $1,000. Like it was bad. It was kind of crazy. I I was low-key freaking out. I was getting a little shaky, getting a little nervous, but yeah, we got it. So, and on this account, I'm going to play it the exact same way. I'm just going to scalp, real quick scalps, just risk a lot, risk a shit ton, because that's what's been working for this account. And like I said, this account is going to be real risk heavy. So yeah, that's Tuesday. We'll see what happens tomorrow on Wednesday. All right, boys. So today's Wednesday. I'm in the car right now. Just got back from the gym. So, but let's go over the trades I took today and let's see what happened. So I'm down $400 on my account. I hit my daily loss limit that I set. I set it for $400. Basically, it wasn't anything stupid I did. I mean, it was stupid, but it wasn't like I had FOMO where I was like over trading or I was on tilt. It was simply, so on Tradeovate, if you click buy an order, it comes up with a thing saying like yes or no, are you sure you want to buy? So I was so used to trading on Tradeovate that when I went to Top Step X, I did the same thing and I had 2 minis and I was just looking for a scalp real quick. And I clicked on sell thinking it was going to come up, do you want to do yes or no? So then I can just hover over that. So then when it is at a point that I want to sell, I can just click yes and boom, it sells instantly. I don't have to like click it twice and then miss my sell opportunity, right? So I did that, but it just sold instantly. Like it didn't like sit there. It didn't like, there was no yes or no. So it just sold instantly, not where I wanted to sell it. And I was like, fuck. Of course, like right when I hit click sell, it shot up to the moon. Canceled because I have it set to if I lose $400 it automatically liquidates. So yeah, that sucks. My Tradeovate, I still haven't got an email from them. I talked to their I like messaged them on the actual website and they said it should come out soon. They should email me soon whether or not I got the Take Private Trader funded account, which I should have. I passed everything, you know, I did everything right. I did all the check marks, so I should get it here by tomorrow or Friday. I'm not too sure exactly, but yeah, so I didn't trade on that at all today. But going into these next weeks and what I'm going to be doing from now on out, I say this every time, but this is 100% going to happen because I keep breaking even and I need to change something, like really. So what my plan is I'm going to only trade 1 time per day, and it's going to be the flow state model and only a high probability flow state model. So if it doesn't show up that day, then it doesn't show up. And I'm aiming for a 1 to 2, and at the 1 to 1 stop, at the 1 to 1 part, if it's in like a fair value gap or something, I'm just gonna take out half my profits and set my stop loss to break even. But yeah, I'm aiming for a 1 to 2, and that's that, you know, like, and I'm only taking 1 trade. And if it fails, it fails. It is what it is, you know. So I'm locking myself out 1 trade per day, risking a 1 to 2 with the high probability flow state model, and that's that. Because I realized I need to stick to 1 program, 1 strategy, no scalping. On my Take Private Trader, I'll scalp because like I said, that's my risk heavy account. But on my Top Step accounts, I'm not going to scalp at all. I'm sticking only to that 1 specific model, that 1 specific strategy, and that's it. And I'm going to do it. And because I know I need to focus on 1 strategy so I can perfect it and so I can really just see like little confluence, little things that I really like. And I know the more I focus on 1 strategy, the better I'll get at 1 strategy. So that's the plan. Stick to that. And we'll see Thursday. If there's a good high probable flow state model set up, then I'm going to do that. I'm going to trade it. Another like gem that like I need to focus on, and that this is how I got profitable. This is how I passed these combines, simply because I focused on getting satisfaction from my model, satisfaction from my setup, and taking a good setup, not from how much money I make. I've been focused too much on how much money I need to, I need to make this by this certain time. I need to make this amount of money. Fuck the money. If I focus on only taking good setups and being proud and satisfied with the setups I take, then the money should come regardless, because it's a profitable and it's a known profitable setup. It's a known strategy that works. So I know if I just stick to the good strategy and I stick to only taking really good setups that I really like, and that's the only thing I focus on, and follow my rules and be patient, then the money's going to come. So what I need to do is stop focusing on the money and start focusing on the strategy. Whether I win or lose, I'm happy that I took a good setup. Okay, that's what I need to focus on. So that's what we're doing from here on out, and that's that simple. All right, so today's Friday. I forgot to film yesterday. I forgot to film on Thursday. So I'll kind of go over that real quick, the recap. So Thursday on my Top Step accounts, I went up 170, like 169 and some change. Followed a perfect setup I like, beautiful. I took out the trade very early. I was just getting nervous, and I just I sold. It would have been like a 50-point play, but I sold like when it went up like 16 points. I just collected my profits. Definitely should have held it. I'm kind of getting used to this model I'm trading now, where it's the flow state model, and it's more just I need to just let my runners run, because this model usually aims for like a 1-2, 1-3. I was used to trading a 1-1, so yeah, this is what we're doing. We need to let it run, and that's a mistake I did, but I still went up money, so it's all good. On my Take Profit Trader account, so I did get the trading account, like I did get the funded account for the Take Profit Trader. My first day, I went down all the way to $48,200. I was $200 from losing the account in one day. I lost $1,800 in one day. But then I brought it back up to like 4610 or 48,610. So I have a little bit of wiggle room. And so that's what happened on Thursday. So today on my Top Step, I followed the flow state model that I liked, because I said to myself, I'm only going to take trades I really like. So that means that's following the flow state model from Johnny, and it's going to be, I have it right here. So let's see, I'll show you. Trade only a high probability flow state model, risk 200 to make 300 to 400, one trade per day, and then follow these exact rules next week. So, or basically follow those rules from here on out. So, so I lost today. I went down $211, which I'm completely okay with because I followed my strategy. I really like the setup. Basically, it broke liquidity, 5 minute. I went on the 15-second, had a CISD, entered when it tapped back into the CISD, and it just kept going up. So, I mean, it's all good, So I'm actually not mad about it at all, because I followed my strategy to a T, and you can't win them all. I stuck to one trade, which I'm proud of, because I used to just trade a shitload. I stuck to one trade, and yeah, I held. I was up a little bit, but I held. I didn't take my profits out. I was like, all right, I'm letting it ride, And it went back up, hit my stop loss, and I'm completely okay with that. So now let's go to my Take Profit Trader account. I'm up on the day, thankfully. I went up. I'll show you. So I went up on the day $450. So now my account balance is at $49,000, like right around there. I'll show you. 49,050. So we're still down 1,000, but I can take it up. I'm very confident that I can bring this back up. And let's say if I lose account, it's all good. I can just buy another one. It's $85. Like, it's not a big deal, I realize that if I want to make good money, I have to risk money. It's as simple as that. I can't risk very little amount, but expect a lot, So if I have to risk $85 and I lose a couple of these accounts, one of the accounts eventually I'm gonna smack. I'm gonna be big time. I'm gonna make good money, and I'm not really worried about it at all. So yeah, that's the end of this week. This is week 2. I am down on the week. I'm up on the month. I mean, it's basically a break-even month. Let me go to the statistics. Yeah, I'm up $17 on the month. Like I'm break even on the month, which it is what it is. But like I said, I'm down $258 on the week, which I did start trading a new model this week, so I'm not mad at that at all. And like I said, I'm gonna follow these new strategies, or these new rules here for next week, which is I'm only gonna trade a setup I really like, or a high probability flow state model, and I'm only taking one trade per day. And I'm aiming for a 1-2, basically a 1-1, 1-2. I might take profits out at like a 1-1, move my stop loss, break even, and then aim for the 1-2. That's probably what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's what I'm doing, And I'm gonna do that all next week, not change anything about what I just said. I'm gonna stick to that on these Top Step accounts, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna do a lot of back testing. I'm gonna try to get more used to the strategy, like see it more, start trying to understand it a little better. But yeah, that's the week. Down 285 or 258. Month, break even, all good, I'm still new to trading. So the fact that I had a break even month, like I'm cool with it. I'm not losing money. So obviously something's working, What I realized this week, and after these couple weeks of trading, is I understand that I need to let my runners run. I keep taking out my money like early. I just keep taking them out early. Like I'm not actually letting them fly. I'm not letting them move. So I need to take my runners out early, and need to stick to one trade a day. Don't go on tilt. Like, for example, like a couple times, went on tilt there. This was a dumbass play. Like, I was just being dumb. I just made some dumb moves. If you can see, like, my winners, they're all way lower than my. I win more times. I have more green days than red days, but they're just way smaller. Like, the numbers, like $17, $13, $45, $11, $42. Versus my losers, $300, $183, $100, $179, $346, $211. Like, what I realize is I'm letting my losers run all the way to my stop loss, but I'm not letting my winners run to my take profit. Like what am I doing? Like, so I just need to let it. I need to set it and forget. Set and forget. Shout out Alex G. But I need to set it and forget and like let it play. Obviously, I'm gonna watch it. So like when it hits a 1-to-1, I will take out some profit, maybe like half profit. Who knows? We'll see. And then move my stop loss to break even just to guarantee myself some profit. But other than that, yeah, I need to let my runners run. I need to stop taking all of it out when I see like it's going good. So, yeah, that's the plan. That's what I'm gonna stick to all next week, and let's have a good time next week, and hopefully make some fucking money. And so yeah, I'll see you guys next week for week 3.